all-knowing and all-powerful, starting with the elderly wolf uncle chapter 131. With a click, she looked solemn and twisted open the closed door of the monitoring room. Oh my god, the guy who grabbed the motherland actually rushed towards the company building. Quote, as soon as Ashley pushed the door open, she heard the person in charge of the monitoring room stand up uncontrollably, exclaiming in a trembling voice. What? When she heard this, her pupils shrank and she raised her head to look at the screen. I saw the figure that was put into the largest picture, Chen Tianchao flying at high speed towards the Walt building. The figure suddenly flashed, but in an instant it was already outside the Walt company building. The strong wind brought by its high-speed action even blew the camera set up by the company to tremble uncontrollably, and the picture flickered. Ashley was still a mighty blessing before, like a cat that has been blowing up and biting, and when she saw this scene, the whole suddenly stiffened. And all the aggressive momentum was reduced by half. Even uncontrollably began to feel flustered. How could this guy target our Walt company directly? Ashley was anxious. This strange guy in front of him has the ability that even the people of the motherland can't handle. If he really planned to make a move towards the Walt company, then I am afraid it would be difficult to stop it. In addition to Ashley, all the staff in the monitoring room who saw this scene also turned pale, their eyes swayed, and they looked very scared. Damn it, if he were to attack our entire company, we would all die here today. The people of the motherland are still in the hands of this guy, who else can stop him? It's over. Time. Various panic sounds began to echo throughout the monitoring room. Calm down, right at this moment. As a company executive, Ashley was the first to react back, loudly suppressing the atmosphere present, don't be in a hurry. Although the other party is a superpower, he must still have weaknesses. Quote, although she is also panicked now, as a person who has seen all kinds of winds and waves, in other cases of panic. The old one is up to her to calm the hearts of people who are already flustered. Zero, in addition to the motherland, don't we have 5 other superheroes? Quote, things haven't reached a completely irreversible situation. Ashley shouted loudly, as if to calm the current panic in the monitoring room. However, her words did not fall. Boom. On the screen, Chen Tian pinched the back of the neck of the motherland and stared at the Walt company building for a few seconds, and then he directly and instantly exerted his strength, directly smashing the latter into the square in front of the Walt building. Rumble. Suddenly, the explosion sound that was enough to roar the heavens and the earth rose up into the sky, turning into a substantial sound wave and dispersing in all directions. All the glass on the surrounding buildings was easily shattered by these shock waves, spilling to the ground. The ground of the square was directly smashed and collapsed by the body of the motherland carrying a strong impact. Dense spiderweb-like cracks instantly spread around the square. Countless rubble splashed, and the ground shook. All the staff in the water building could clearly feel that the entire building was trembling violently in the deafening roar. Ashley stood in the constantly shaking room, and the panic in her heart surged up again. Zero, damn. Hurry up and connect me to the rest of the Super 6. Quote, call him over to deal with this guy. Fast. She didn't care about any leadership demeanor, and directly looked hideous, and let out a hoarse scream. Meanwhile, in front of the Walt company building, the center of the square has become a deep pit. The surrounding area attracted many onlookers. The movement just now can be said to attract all the attention within a radius of 10 kilometers, and many people are carefully standing in the distance, hiding behind the cover and looking towards the center of the square. See the center of the pit. The motherland slowly stood up in embarrassment. At this moment, his whole body was covered in dust, and he looked embarrassed. However, in the final analysis, although the people of the motherland are no match for Chen Tian, their physical fitness is at least able to withstand the existence of nuclear bombs. Then not so easy to fall. Damn it, the people of the motherland cursed secretly, noticing that they were probing their sights around, and they couldn't care too much. He shook his head and found that his vision was still blurry, and he had no other way but to shake his body and walk out of the pit. Phew. Then, the figure in the sky suddenly turned into an afterimage that ordinary people could not see clearly, wrapped in a fierce wind, broke through the air, and fell fiercely towards the square. Rumble. The ground, which was already shattered, collapsed several meters further under the impact of this figure. Thick soot swirled and spread. The ground trembled violently again. Ah! The people of the motherland were screamed by the impact of that figure. I only felt that my body was once again hit by an existence with terrifying power. The unparalleled colossal strength slammed into his chest. Even if the people of the motherland were ready to dodge the moment they heard the roar overhead, they could not dodge at all. In an instant, he was trampled to the ground by the figure that fell from the sky. You're still too weak. Chen Tian looked at the motherland people who were trampled underfoot, and spoke lightly. The motherland people covered each other's feet on their chests and tried to lift them, but found that no matter how they used their full strength, they could not do it at all. Even breathing became more and more unsmooth, and all of a sudden, I couldn't say a word. It's just that his face becomes more and more distorted, staring at his red eyes, gritting his teeth and staring at Chen Tian's chin. The other side. Chen Tian bowed his head and said something to the people of the motherland. He slowly raised his head again, his eyes looking around indifferently. What about the other superheroes? Quote, why don't you come out? Wouldn't the so-called national idols be soft eggs, right? Chen Tian's tone was very contemptuous. If not, then come out and fight. His volume is not loud, but he can easily spread, clearly falling to everyone's ears, majestic. Those onlookers, after hearing Chen Tian's words, immediately fell into shock. This person actually dares to be so domineering, dare to declare war with all the superheroes? Where does the confidence come from? However, even the people of the motherland are not his opponents, and will other superheroes be his opponents? Shit, he has come to destroy the world. Quote. In everyone's mouth, an incredulous muttered sound. And inside the Walt building, the head of the company, Ashley, saw Chen Tian through the picture, stepping on the motherland and declaring war on all superheroes. It's even more frightening. What exactly is the purpose of this guy? Is he really going to ruin our Walt company? Her voice trembled uncontrollably. Then, boss, I went to the place, but I didn't see the person and the motherland at all. I went to contact the staff of other superheroes and connected the locomotive's phone. He has already brought the people of the motherland to our company building. You hurry back to deal with him, Ashley immediately urged. What? He's already in front of the company? How fast? The locomotive hesitated a little when he heard this. He had also just arrived at the place where Chen Tian and the two fought before. So, Chen Tian's speed is not inferior to himself. Do you want me to deal with him? The locomotive thought of this, and suddenly became a little tangled. First chapter, previous chapter 131.